Previously on Danganronpa V3.
Cause I know you like me.
Nuh-uh. I hate you.
But I like you.
Goodness gracious! Sweet Mary and Joseph teriyaki chicken, mashed potatoes and gravy!
And now back to a new killing game.
Hello!
This is NicoB, back with some more Danganronpa V3. We last left off, I was just a fucking hell of a confused. That whole big theory I had at the beginning just started crumbling away as we just jump between Kokichi's dead, no, Kaido's dead, no, everybody's dead. Who's the Exisol? Is it Kokichi? Is it Kaido? Is it nobody? It's like, oh my god, it's so confusing. I flip-flopped so many times in that one fucking video. A part of me still thinks I know we have that video, like, and it seems really conclusive that, okay, Kaido's gotta be dead. But one is, I don't see the blood streak that goes up to the press. It is kind of weird to me because I feel like we should have brought that up like almost immediately. So it could be just, I don't know, maybe an oversight on the developers' parts, or maybe there really isn't a reason for it. It's just like, whatever, you know, don't think about it too much. I do think the way we set it up, it does seem like there's a good possibility at least that Maki isn't the killer. And I say that because I actually pointed her out in this last episode for something. You know, I was like, you know, you're the one who broke in there. And usually, I could be misremembering, but I can't recall off the top of my head any time that I've actually ever done that twice for a single character. Except maybe Kyo, but that's because he killed 2 people. You know, generally, I don't think we usually go, you're the one who must have done this, and then later on be like, okay, the killer has to be you again, you know? So at least that's what I'm hoping. I don't know. I think there's still a chance that that video might be set up or something. Even just the way Monokuma was like,
Well, it wasn't on any of the computers!
He didn't just go and say,
Nope, it is absolutely, there's no way that video could be fake. That is the true, real video.
so, you know, he didn't say it that way. Oh man, though, it's definitely got me super pumped. I'm excited to finally get back into this because I want to know what the fuck's going on. Know how how wrong I am. What do you guys sort of point out? My theory that Maki would sacrifice everybody else to save Kaido didn't really hold a lot of water because that would also involve sacrificing Shuichi, and she also cares very deeply about Shuichi as well. I don't know if she wants to fuck Shuichi. I mean, like she does Kaido. Let's be honest, she fucking does. She definitely considers him a good friend. You know, they're like the 3 little musketeers. But yeah, so I mean, it is kind of hard to imagine that. But maybe she liked Kaido just that much more. I don't know. It's clear that there's a lot of what my theory is wrong. I think we're gonna get a lot of insight here. Apparently, Maki is she gonna tell us the whole truth? Like, what's she gonna say?
What she says is going to shock you, Nico! I say as I narrate it all!
Well, let's fucking find out, baby. All right, here we go. Oh, am I gonna mindfuck this episode? Or 2 episodes? It's probably gonna be 2 episodes, because that's what it tends to be.
Oh!
Well now.
Oh, Monokuma and Dead Cubs Theater! And then the Monokuma and Cubs Theater segment began. Hey, wait a minute! Why do I see Cubs with a K down here, but the sign says C up there? Although the Monokub's destroyed, this segment was no longer possible. And so the curtain quickly fell. The end! Who cares? My kids are dead!
Class trial will resume.
Let's just get back to the meat of this shit.
The flashback light became the motive. When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him. I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end. I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
And let's be honest, I mean, Kokichi's a scrawny little shit, alright? I'm like 2 times taller than him. I could snap that neck with one fucking hand!
Maki.
Oh, sorry, I'm just imagining it. It's just getting me so excited.
We've tried to end this killing game before, but...
You were naive.
Huh?
That's what I thought. I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Maki totally gets me.
I love you too, Maki.
That's why. I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow. and broke into the hangar with an exisal. But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected.
Yeah? Oh!
Kaito and Kokichi were fighting each other.
Oh my god. No, I'm sorry. I'm just cracking up because I just see Kokichi in actual pain from something. I mean, I know he comically fell over and his head was bleeding earlier. But just like, oh shit! What the fuck? Kaito? Ah! Ah! This arrow in my arm! Oh my god, what the hell? Dude, you threatened to kill us all. I know, but you fucking shot me! Ow! I thought we were friends! What the hell, man? You're the mastermind behind everything! You're a remnant display, you're gonna kill us all! Kaito, you're missing the point! You shot me with a crossbow!
Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow. Probably by Kaito when he fought back.
Well, okay, what? This means that they were both shot with the poison arrow, right? So was it Kaito then that probably drank the antidote? Or was it Kokichi?
Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance.
Dumb Exisal, what are you doing back here? I didn't already. Oh, hey, it's Maki. Hi, Maki. Hey, how's it going? You wouldn't happen to have a first aid kit in there, would you?
Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in.
No, fuck you, bitch. I'm the lord of this place. Ah, shit, it's not working.
He jumped out of the exisal before he could and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow.
Oh, okay. Doesn't that mean he died then? You killed him?
That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison?
I want him to die a slow, painful fucking death.
Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died. And find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
For kicks! Blah. Dead.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right? He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game.
Yeah, like every other Danganronpa game before this!
Because of his suspicious actions, anyone would already suspect him as the mastermind.
Yeah.
Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that?
That is a dope looking scene right there.
Bitch, do you want to eat another crossbow? I got one more with your name on it.
I don't understand anything you're saying. But anyway, why are you starting up the killing game when it should have ended?
You stupid fucking idiot. Did you really think I wouldn't come and smoke your ass?
You already know it's all meaningless, and that I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Is he serious or is he fucking around? Oh.
Shut up, you asshole!
Oh, yes!
I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow.
Oh no, what? Kaito jumped in front of him?
But then... What?
Kaito, why, dude?
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
Alright, that's I couldn't figure out what the hell happened with that whole situation.
At that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison. I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time?
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
Ouch! See, that really hurt. I mean, assuming I'm actually in here and not fucking already
That was
dead.
my first mistake. Because of that,
You what?
I ended up killing Kaito. When I returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing, but because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore. I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window.
Oh.
Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote!
Okay, so she did. She actually left and came back with the antidote. Like, I didn't think that was like possible after like she would actually run all the way out of there, go get it, because that is way the fuck away from where the hangar is, and then run all the way back again.
After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window. Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote. But Kokichi stole it from him.
Oh. Yoink, mine!
Sorry, but I can't die here. Since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right? He already went to space.
Ha! Ha! Oh, you...
Damn it!
Oh, that blows. Come on, can you share like half of it?
Stop!
Phew, I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap. Or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Last trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
I killed...
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Aw.
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
Aw.
What?
Aww, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse, huh?
Oh. Did Kaito somehow kill himself in the press or something? So, like, tried to kill himself that way so that Maki wouldn't be the Blackened here? Like, he knew he's like, okay, I'm gonna die. So then, but how would he do that without the press stopping on him? Because he would have to be dead by that point, right?
Maki is gonna become the Blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me!
Don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily. Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
Oh, fuck. This is so much more heart-rending than I even thought it would be.
You're still full of energy, even like that. You really are not boring.
What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you?
Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just hurry up and run. Run and live. You gotta live.
Oh.
But I refused to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking
Yeah.
the control panel with my knife.
I see. Okay, that's where those scratches came from. I figured that was her probably trying to get back in there.
In the end, I couldn't.
So that's where the marks on the control panel came from, huh?
Well, I got bits of it right, but a lot of it wrong.
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered. I couldn't do anything anymore. All I could do was leave.
Aw.
That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial. In exchange for all of your lives.
So that's what happened.
Wow, holy shit. But see, she still was willing to let Shuichi die to essentially get vengeance, right?
Then Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime?
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
How dare you make fun of him! You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer! You fucking asshole!
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exisal.
No, yeah, it was in exchange for our lives. So she's saying we would have voted for Kokichi if we kept doing what she wanted us to do. We would have failed, because it was her that was the Blackened. We would all die, except for Kokichi, I guess, and then she would kill Kokichi. But I guess all for vengeance? So see, she was willing to let Shuichi fucking die. Didn't give a shit.
Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh. So, what are everyone's plans now? With the truth out in the open, who are you guys gonna vote for? You can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together. Or vote for Maki and live. Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
No, we're gonna find out it. Kaito managed to kill himself before he died of the poison from Maki, right?
Why? Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
Who cares? Just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
Or, oh, no, well, I guess, okay, so we're saying Kokichi still would have died. I don't know what Maki's reasoning behind that was. Just to kill Kokichi no matter what.
No, we can't vote yet.
No, bitch.
We don't have the whole truth. This case isn't over.
Huh?
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand. There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
Yes!
A hidden truth?
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
The part of Maki's testimony that doesn't add up. Kaito protecting Kokichi, the control panel being damaged, Maki becoming the Blackened, Kokichi drinking the antidote. Kokichi drinking the antidote? Damn it! I'm not sure what part am I talking about? Control panel being damaged? What? I don't know what you're
Maki said she used a knife to try to break the control panel and enter the hangar. But that doesn't make sense, because there's an alarm system on the shutter.
Right.
Yeah! The alarm should have gone off if someone got close to the shutter.
I was too focused to notice at the time. But now that you mention it, it is odd.
So, oh, the alarm was shut off. Because there was an electro bomb being used.
Maybe the sensor just missed her.
Nah, the
Probably.
security there isn't that sloppy.
Come on, give me some credit. Himiko.
If a shady person got near the shutter, the alarm would have gone off without question.
Then why didn't the alarm go off?
Like I told you, this isn't over. There's still a hidden truth to find.
I see. Okay. That's right. There must be some kind of reason behind all these oddities. Finding that reason will help us find the truth. Damn, yeah, this case is really getting me. Oh, here we go, guys. All right, no lie. Hatch electronic lock.
I did attempt to enter the hangar. And I tried to destroy the control panel with my knife. At the time, the alarm system didn't go off.
But if you had approached the shutter, The alarm would have activated with 100% certainty.
Maybe it was just broken.
It's the electro bomb.
Perhaps it was turned to a special setting?
Or maybe Maki is telling a lie. Did you really try to break the control panel with it?
I'm not going to tell any more lies.
Right here. Boom!
That's wrong!
Wrong! Kibo!
There is a way to disable the alarm system. An electro bomb would take it down.
But Maki only had one bomb, and she used it during the raid this morning.
Then the only other person who could have used one is Kokichi, right?
Yeah, it just slipped out of my pocket while Maki was beating the ever-living shit out of me.
Huh? Why would I use an electro bomb? I had no reason to shut off the alarm, right? I'd be at a disadvantage if I did that.
Oh, is that what interrupted the safety mechanism on the thing? But wouldn't that also have stopped the press from moving? Caused it to stop when its infrared sensor detects a living thing. You would think it would, but maybe they did it so it shut it off the safety function, so that way it would just crush it.
I guess so. I can't come up with a reason why Kokichi would want to cut the alarm.
But we know the alarm system was neutralized. It had to be. In that case, then.
I've got it! Disabling the alarm system wasn't the real objective.
What?
The main objective of Kokichi using an electro bomb was to disable the remote control, keep Kibo away, disable the press's safety function.
That's it! It was to deactivate the safety function on the press.
Deactivate the safety function?
The electro bomb wouldn't have just taken down the alarm system. It also would have disabled the hydraulic press's safety function.
But I feel like because it's also electronic, shouldn't that also have disabled the hydraulic press to be able to move at all?
That's true, but
Maybe not.
why would he do that?
There's only one reason that anyone would want to do that. But if I'm right, it means that we've been thinking about this all wrong.
All wrong.
What aspect of this case runs the contrary to the new evidence? The mastermind of the killing game, Kaido's cause of death, the credibility of the death video. Kaido's cause of death.
That's
yeah.
it.
Wasn't the poison.
Kaito's cause of death.
What?
If the electro bomb was used while Maki was trying to deliver the antidote, maybe Kaito didn't die by poison. It could be something else entirely.
So if it's true that that's why Kaido died, then why did Kokichi remove his clothes? Yes, the cause of death could now be this fucking press.
This is it!
Dead!
The hydraulic press. Kaito could have been killed by the press after all.
What? He could have?
If the safety was off, the press could have crushed Kaito while he was still alive.
Oh, that is a fucked up way to go.
Right after I threw the antidote, I tried to open the shutter. So, Kaito should have still been alive.
And if he was crushed by the hydraulic press after that, then we have our cause of death.
If that's the case, it'd mean the one who killed Kaito wasn't Maki.
It would be whoever was operating the hydraulic press. Kokichi.
I see. Very impressive. The hydraulic press could have been the cause of death.
I don't think it is Kokichi, though. I think it's going to be that Kaito sacrificed himself, essentially. He chose to do it this way.
But that's just a possibility.
What do you mean?
It's possible that I killed Kaito with the press, but there's no way to know. Kaito's death could have been either the poison arrow or the hydraulic press. Both causes are possible, but you'll never be able to determine it. No matter what.
No matter what?
That's not true. We can probably solve this mystery too.
We just gotta put our magic together!
Right, Shuichi?
Is it really possible to determine Kaito's actual cause of death? It is possible. No!
I hate to admit it, but Kokichi is right. We have no way to prove the cause of death.
What did you say?
You can't check the body, and you don't have any conclusive evidence. You can't deduce any more from here on out. There's no way to know what happened. But I know, because I was actually involved.
So that's what you were trying to do. You were trying to commit an unsolvable murder.
Do you finally get it? Yep, that was my plan. The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit. No one understands but me. Only I know the answer. There's no more room for deduction here. Choose the culprit with your own intuition.
Intuition?
Are you troubled? I'm sure robots don't have intuition, right? But there's nothing you can do about it. This is just how the trial goes. So, who is the culprit? Maki or me? The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless face off. It's voting time!
What? Are you serious? No! I don't know! Fuck you, I'm going with Kaito.
Hey, that's my line.
Ah!
I'm the one who decides when it's voting time.
I was like, are we really doing this? Hey, what the fuck?
Oh, come on. No one's gonna figure out the truth. Let's just vote already. This won't be a problem, right, Monokuma? Because you know who the culprit is, don't you? Just like you always do.
Huh?
What were we talking about? We talking about me now?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I totally know who did it.
Yeah? What kind of a reaction is that?
Oh,
The culprit, you say? Yes, of course I know.
Why do you seem so flustered?
Flustered? Me? What are you talking about?
oh. What? Was this Kokichi's plan all along? Or what he ended up going with, I guess? I don't know if it was what he really planned the entire time, but by making it also impossible for Monokuma to have figured out who the culprit was. What's going on with Monokuma right now?
Monokuma? Do you not know who the culprit is either?
Huh? Oh, what do you mean I don't know? What don't I know, huh?
I can't tell if he's being serious or if he's just dicking around. It's right? I mean,
You don't know, do you?
What does this mean? Why doesn't Monokuma know who the culprit is?
Fuck! I knew I should have stuck a camera in there. I mean, that wasn't a shitty camcorder.
Monokuma doesn't know who the culprit is either? Monokuma doesn't know. What does that tell us about this case? Wait, this case?
Yes, that's it. So that's what Kokichi's real objective was.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Kokichi wasn't just trying to commit a murder that we couldn't figure out.
But one that Monokuma couldn't figure out.
He was trying to commit a murder that Monokuma couldn't figure out either.
Oh! What? Yes! Shuichi, yes, brah! Fucking vo! Took you long enough. Oh, what the fuck? That's a mind fuck!
I thought it was like an all-seeing, all-knowing God. Essentially, right? Well, I just knew all this shit because fuck you! Cameras everywhere, I guess! I am everywhere!
Murder Monokuma couldn't figure out?
But what's the point of that? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma.
No, you dummy! I'm not really the mastermind, but lying the whole time.
But consider how many elements of this case would be cleared up. Prior to this case, Monokuma always knew the specific details of each crime, correct? That must mean that he was using some way of monitoring us,
Perhaps there are hidden cameras strategically placed to avoid our detection.
I can't say for certain, but he must be keeping watch somehow. Kokichi probably used the electro bomb to scramble whatever that was.
Oh. Oh. So was that another use for the electro bomb, or was that really what his intention was?
The electro bomb would prevent any cameras from sending video wirelessly.
Which means it wouldn't matter where the surveillance cameras were hidden.
Like I said, what's the point? Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
Who fucking cares?
Before we determine that for sure, I want to make one thing clear. If the objective were to create a crime that would stump Monokuma, the exhilarating. Yes, the exhilarating weren't protecting Monokuma.
They were keeping an eye on him, right? Attacking him, bullying him, watching him, admiring him! Watching him.
That's it! They were watching Monokuma.
Watching him?
Yes. Remember what Monokuma said earlier in the investigation?
Oh, at the time, the Exos were on autopilot and directed only to observe me.
Right. I was kind of
If
wondering
they were
that too.
protecting him like bodyguards, they wouldn't have been facing him. They would have been scanning the area, watching us.
Right.
But they weren't. That implies that they weren't watching us. They were watching him. They were trying to make sure that Monokuma wouldn't go near the crime scene.
Wow.
That reminds me. Before I stole an exisal, all 4 units were focused on Monokuma. That's why when I stole one to enter the hangar, the other 3 didn't pursue me.
So Monokuma must have been talking about Maki.
Even if someone puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys.
Oh.
So you share it instead! That way it'll be fair to all the participants.
She didn't want to share that information because it would have linked her to the murder. In which case, it could only be Maki.
You're right. So to summarize this discussion, Kokichi used the electro bomb in the hangar and the exisals to watch Monokuma, thereby creating a scenario in which Monokuma has no idea who the culprit is?
So Kokichi really actually planned this. Like, he knew someone was going to try to kill him or do something, right?
I told you there's no point. Kokichi's the one who's controlling Monokuma!
For my life, I'm God!
No, Kokichi might not be controlling Monokuma at all.
What?
But Kokichi's the mastermind, right? Shouldn't he be controlling Monokuma?
Kokichi might not be the mastermind.
Yes.
Remember that the only reason we think that is because Kokichi told us. Monokuma hasn't said a word about that. It's possible that Kokichi is just lying to us.
Yeah, I never believed it for one fucking demon second.
No way I lied! I'm definitely controlling Monokuma. The mastermind of the killing game is totally me.
Nuh-uh, Shuichi. I totally did this, alright? Everything is because of me. Right, Monokuma?
I don't even know who you fucking are, dude.
The one who pitted humanity's last survivors against each other is... all me, baby.
That's right. He's a remnant of despair. How do we forget that?
But that doesn't necessarily mean that he's the mastermind.
Was he serious before when he saw Maki's like, I don't know what you're talking about? Does that mean he didn't see the flashback light? Or was he just lying again? I don't know.
Well, I guess. But is that really possible?
Well, Monokuma?
Well, what?
I can't answer that without causing problems, because I gotta run this trial fair and square.
Even more reason to give us the answer.
I mean, what does that even mean, too? If you don't know what who the culprit is, then what do we do?
You know what? Fuck it, I'm just gonna kill all of you.
If you don't tell us the truth right now, you'll be an accomplice to Kokichi's lies. Does that sound like a fair game? Would you say this class trial is fair?
Yeah, tell us. Is Kokichi the real mastermind or not?
No need to think about it. You're being way too forward, you know?
Aren't you normally the forward one? I mean, I don't mind, because that's probably part of your strategy, too.
You know, I've just kind of been rolling with all the shit that Kokichi's been doing. You know, because it makes things interesting, more fun. But when you start dragging my name through the mud, Kokichi, you know, trying to make me look like some relatively decent human being, oh, that's where you're taking it way too far, buddy! I'm the one who started this fucking franchise, alright? Back when you were a fucking fetus in your mom's vagina! I have been slaying motherfuckers, alright? For as long as I have been fucking made. You're my bitch, Kokichi! My bitch! Alright? Not the other way around!
But in the interest of fairness, I suppose it's time to tell the truth. Unlike the lies you love so much, the truth should be impartial to everyone.
No. No. No!
And what is that truth?
I'm not being controlled by Kokichi, because he's not the mastermind.
I mean, duh! I mean, I didn't think I needed to say anything. I was pretty sure you guys figured that out a long time ago, but good lord, fine! You stupid assholes!
Is that really true?
Kokichi was just messing with you. I never once said he was the mastermind.
Then it was all Kokichi's lie?
That was Kokichi's lie?
Yeah, that is what that would mean.
Yeah, that is what it means to lie, Kibo!
With the key from the last motive, he was the first to learn the truth of the outside world. Based on his deductions, he fabricated a lie to make you all think he was the mastermind.
I see. Kokichi's own deductions.
Do you want to know? Then I'll tell you. I'm getting kind of bored with all the lying, so everything I say now will be the truth, Kay? Except for that last part.
Deductions got a lot of details right, though. Pretty impressive, honestly.
But what about the exosols? If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how'd he control them so easily?
Cause I left the remote out by accident. Hey, come on, I make mistakes too, alright? Just cause I'm an animatronic bear with an amazing sense of humor doesn't mean I'm not perfect!
He just used Mew's remote control, right?
Oh. Me use remote control.
So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Mew?
Oh, you didn't know? Mew not only invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic device.
God damn it, Miyu, you dumb bitch. Seriously!
Well, I've got all these devices that can essentially make Monokuma completely powerless. And actually, you know, think about it, I probably could use it to take over Monokuma himself, since he's an electronic device. But you know what? I think I'm just gonna play by the rules instead, and just keep perpetuating this fucking killing game. Now I really hate Miyu!
Kokichi just slapped a receiver on each of the exosols and took them for a spin.
Hey, isn't it a bit unfair to tell them all that?
Fairness has nothing to do with it. I offered up that info purely out of spite.
That's right.
Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Trying to make yourself seem like the big patty. And you're like, oh, you're just so much more savage than Monokuma. Well, guess again, motherfucker! The king is back! And he's fucking pissed!
Well, whatever. It's way more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
Fucking knew it.
Were we just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time?
Yeah, pretty much, Himiko. But you still love me, right?
foolish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi.
Now you're gonna be all quiet? This is so frustrating.
Then if he's not the mastermind, who is?
Why are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, we're always doing some kind of mastermind, right? What if there was just not a mastermind in this game? That would be a bit of a subverting our expectations, right? Which Kodaka loves to do. He loves it. What?
What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
Do you think maybe, I don't know, that I'm just a sentient fucking animatronic bear? You know, that isn't related to any way to Five Nights at Freddy's?
But I wanna know.
But I wanna!
The real mastermind's not Kokichi. Who could it be? I was thinking it was Junko Mishima, but that would be too fucking stupid. But that can't be it. She's dead. We never come into contact with her unless we're in the Matrix again. So, who's done this? Who planned this killing game?
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on track. This class trial is to figure out who the culprit is, not the mastermind.
So, I agree. Before we worry about who the mastermind is or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit!
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
I'll flip a
We
coin.
don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma. But you gotta run the class trial too, so no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
You've been watching us solve all these cases, but you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out.
Huh?
So, let's resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too.
Oh, that's interesting. So we're actually gonna bring him as a participant.
Usually I just sit here on my ass and occasionally throw in some funny quips, but now I've gotta come in and do some work? What the fuck? What do you take me for, Kokichi?
This will be the final class trial. Me versus Monokuma.
You versus Monokuma?
Mono-E Monokuma.
When I play a game, I intend to win. But what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players?
Ooh, it's music.
No. Beating the game's mastermind is the true victor.
I guess it is Kokichi in there. I mean, it really does sound like... I thought maybe it was just like a fake thing, but yeah.
And that's how I'll win. That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma. If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner.
You're dragging us around like this? Just so you can win a game?
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
But since the outside world is in total ruin, this game is the only entertainment we have. At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good winning.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
Remnant of despair? Whatevs. Let's just get this started.
See, he doesn't actually know what it is. So he's not a remnant of despair. Did he not use that flashback light? Then who left it for us? Was it Monokuma?
If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the winner.
Don't underestimate me, or Shuichi and the others for that matter.
What? Wait, I'm on your side?
It's just like a remnant of despair to try to assume control of the game. But these kids are all that's left of Hope's Peak Academy. If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again.
Wait, what's happening? What's happening? My flip-flopping? Am I changing sides? Am I my side Hope now?
Whose side are you taking here?
Side? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma joins your party.
What?
Who invited you?
Oh my god! What?
Yeah, bitch! Woo! Monokuma's part of class 2017 again, baby! Woo! Or whatever year it is. I don't know. It could be like 30,000 years in the future. Who gives a shit? But yep, that's right. I am on board the Hope Academy train. Boop, boop!
Now, let's join forces and unravel the truth behind this case.
Oh my god, this is awesome.
Well, we were going to do it anyway.
Let's just ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
Yeah! Let's just focus on the case.
Hey, be quiet so we can ignore you.
Now, where should we start? We've already established what Kokichi is after.
He's just gonna keep talking anyway, isn't he?
In my experience, whenever you learn a new fact, you learn something else along with it.
It's interesting. It's like he's joining our side, but to essentially take down Kokichi. I wonder is that his way of acknowledging Kokichi as a real threat to him, you know? I gotta say, this is really good. I'm digging the shit out of this case so far. And the turns that these are taking. It's really good.
Yes, let's look for that.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
You're both fucking metal inside.
So another truth comes out. That piece of evidence makes more sense now. The evidence that I couldn't wrap my head around. The murder? Oh, the murder video.
This is it! Let's discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press.
Owie, 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 owie!
Kokichi said that he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim. But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video? It's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns you after all.
Then what kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with the hydraulic press, so the cause of death would be unknown?
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it. Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the film.
That's true.
I guess you're starting to fit in after all. If you get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you.
Oh my god!
Oh, you love me now, Himiko. Oh, come here, buddy. Oh, yeah, wee.
She's throwing him in the air.
Oh, wow, I can fly. Oh god, you know what? Now I think about it, you're not much bigger than I am. I could probably pick you up and throw you too. Woo!
And her hat goes in the air.
I can fly. Yeah. Oh, we're just having a good old time, you and me. I want to see a picture of that, of Himiko hugging on Monokuma. Yay!
Huh? Really?
Oh!
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
Because I thought it was awesome.
No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality.
I get off to it. You're lying again, Kokichi, really badly. There's a method to your madness. If you want Monokuma to make a mistake, then showing us the video, it must have something to do with trying to fool Monokuma. Taking the video of the murder, but keeping the victim's identity hidden. What does it show? What doesn't it show? Hangman's Gambit! The victim? Let's make sure there's no Monokuma dolls now. Alright. Boom!
I see now.
I see!
The victim.
Huh?
Is it even possible? No, that's a quest for later. For now, we know that.
If you show the moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead us to believe he died.
Oh.
What? So who's in there? Like some really great Kokichi AI?
So I was actually on the right track before then.
Even if we can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim. That might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Switched?
Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
What?
Where would he even get another body?
There should be plenty to choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
Right.
If there was an unknown body, then we could guess the victim was switched.
Spoilers! It was Makura again, guys. I just love reusing plot threads.
But too bad. Switching the victims was impossible.
Boom.
The footage showed the body being crushed. When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim? And we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way.
What if he, just before Kaito was crushed, he paused the video, moved the body of Kaito out of there, and then put himself in there or something? Eh?
The camera doesn't
Or a
have
fake
any
body.
editing functions. Just play, record, and
Oh,
pause.
pause!
Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
Oh, God dang it! Oh, I'm so boned. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive. We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
It might be possible.
Huh?
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet.
Oh, and what trick is that? See? You don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done. So we can't just give up here.
Hey, Shuichi. I'll think harder about this as well. So, can you confirm whether or not the victims switch places?
Oh.
If Kaito is alive or not?
Maki.
I don't like the thought that I killed Kaito. I don't want that.
Oh, she loves him so goddamn demon much.
Okay then. Let's talk about the possibility that Makiro mentioned.
Yay! Can I call you Makiro yet? How about your friend?
Himiko, if you call her that again...
Yes, please.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I guess you guys got past that point. Okay.
Then let's all talk it over together.
Together. Friendship! Don't forget, you're not alone. Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out. When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends. You're right, Kaito.
I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Jeez, you guys are a stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
That's probably another lie.
However, if the victims were switched, then that would mean the footage was altered. How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited?
If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places.
I think they paused it.
I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time.
I mean, that there was some magic to that video the whole time.
Kichi made it, so it's 100% suspicious.
A trick to that video. What could it be? What's suspicious about it? Wait, is this a lie? It's a different sounding song though. It's got lyrics.
There must be some trick to that video.
That's what you all gotta figure out.
Oh, here we go.
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angle seemed unnatural, don't you think?
Survival video, okay.
Person in that video.
Filming.
Was it really Kaito?
Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment.
Yeah.
Could it be that the video was shot at another location?
No.
Any other bright ideas? Come on, everybody, speak up!
No, Kokichi, he did. He is dead. And Kaido's fucking alive. That's why he switched his clothes, right? Someone gave us a clue. Yeah, it's Kibo here. William Full of Despair. I agree with Kibo. Oh, damn it. You think so too, right, Shuichi? The hydraulic press wouldn't stop when I lay underneath it, but it did for Kaito. It's obviously robophobia. I'll never forget that big hydraulic press. Well, I was wrong, but at least I got a little hilarious thing out of it.
There must be some trick to that video.
Oh, it's the safety. I gotta point the safety function. That's what it was. Still, though, I like Kibo's response there. All right. Oh, that's not it either. It's gotta be that pause. There we go.
I agree.
I knew that was the right statement. I had to use the hydraulic press for it, though.
Kibo is onto something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for a second?
Before going boom!
Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
Uh-oh. Hey, good. Look, Shuichi, there was a point for us doing this.
Yes, that's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping.
I was a masterful roller.
but in the video,
Yeah. It's like, bleh.
The hydraulic press stopped briefly, right before it crushed the body?
But why would it stop?
Why did the press stop? There's only one reason I can think of. Oh, mine! Here we go! Huh. Actually, I'm gonna keep an eye out for any Monokuma dolls in here, too. Still haven't found one yet. I don't see any Monokuma dolls. We got the Exisol, the controller outside, and this thing. So it's gotta be this thing. Boom!
I see it.
I see! So someone actually stopped it with the controller because the safety function was off.
The only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function. There'd be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
And then he pulled him out, and then he switched out. He put his own body there.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember. So what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time, can you?
That's true.
There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling.
Paused.
That would have clearly been caught on camera.
The camera was rolling.
Oh, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Huh? Huh? What do you mean?
What you talk about, Shuichi?
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press,
Yes, I see it now. That's how the bodies were switched. If you stopped that, you could have swapped the bodies easily. Oh god, tell me where. Oh, another my mind. Okay. Well, maybe Monokuma doll's hidden in this one. Yeah, that's it right there. It's the camera. But, just in case, because I still haven't found that plushie anywhere. Where the fuck is he? Where's that shit?
I don't know, Nico. You're never gonna find me. You'll never find me.
Nope. Still not here. Damn it. Oh well. Bruh. Boom. I see it.
The culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press. Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
That's what I've been saying this whole time!
You stupid idiots!
When did you ever say that?
So they stopped at the same time. The camera position did seem odd to me. But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up there.
Huh? Why?
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
Spin that down. Where was the camera set up? Was it on Exisol? On one of the Exisols.
It's pretty far away, so it wouldn't be able to stop both at the same time.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh, I'm so stupid, of course. Yeah, right there. Duh! Fucking duh, Nico. Come on.
There! The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here. To operate the press and the camera at the same time, you would have to be near the switch.
I'd also have to be really fucking still, I guess, unless I had like a tripod for it. Or sitting on top of something.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. If they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then that proves the trick was used.
Camera angles, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
Congratulations, Samugi! You finally made yourself useful for a case.
Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
Neither does magic! But you never see me being totally useless, right, guys? Guys? Guys!
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height. When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct? That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
Although that said, that means that they'd have to put their hand perfectly in the exact right spot, and if they didn't...
The camera must have been placed at such a high position, so it would produce that angle.
Oh. From the paint thing?
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket.
You don't get to make that reference.
I don't know what reference that is. Man, I've got a lot of good shit stored up in there.
Then, that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press.
Wait, so there actually was a tripod there? That would go into more in depth about it, but I guess not.
In that case, Kaito is...
Before he was crushed by the press, he was swapped with a different body. So Kaito's still alive!
But wouldn't he still have died of the poison? How did he avoid that?
Well, wait just a minute.
Hold up, guys, wait.
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
I'm pointing my finger, Shuichi! This is what you do whenever you say something super awesome!